I dig a vibe, sticking it, digging aside. She ain't got no way but got thighs. Hop in the coupe and let's ride. I put you down on the high. She carry for surprise.
Hey, Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia.
See, that's how you present stuff.
We have to be in the airport in about 40 minutes, so I'm about to actually go because I need to fix myself. I look like what I've been through. Okay. Miami sun.
Colombia.
Alright guys, so we are at the airport and we're just sitting waiting. We're going to go get food because we got here really early, and yeah, because it didn't take as long as I thought. I really thought it was gonna be at least an hour, but it really took like 15 minutes, so we're gonna waste some time, and next time I see y'all we'll be in Colombia. Yay. See you soon.
Private jet, wear your mask.
Y'all, we just landed, and everybody here has a mask. They like you from the U.S. They literally have masks on, like shielding themselves from us. It's so funny. So, Lord to God, we landed, and it's like 10 other people that's here getting their body done. So, Colombia is the move.
Hola. Sí, gracias.
They here.
Taking your temperature on site.
Where y'all going to him? Yes. Wow. Okay, we all going to the same doctor.
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah. All right, guys, we just arrived. The taxi driver met us here, so now we are. Say hey to my stink.
Hola, hi. Baby,
And we're out.
I will be busy. My friend busy too.
Okay.
So I send you another driver. I send you the picture for WhatsApp. Send you the picture of the driver.
Okay.
All right.
Then 6:30, okay?
6:30.
Okay.
Tomorrow, okay?
All right. Gracias.
Hasta luego.
So they come and they find you. They find your picture on Instagram. So if you don't look like your Instagram,
You gonna get left.
they not gonna find. Cause he pulled it up to me with my Instagram picture and said, "Baby, this you." Listen, if I didn't look like that, y'all, you wouldn't have been found. So
Stop
y'all
the
need to
madness.
take the filters off, okay, for the thing.
I will filter some
But we're
pictures,
here,
but I look like
and they got a whole entourage. Let me show you.
Wait, in Madrid we had to carry our own bags. I already like Colombia.
Colombia muy tranquilo.
Yes.
Oh, okay, it's very peaceful.
So we're walking into the hotel. It's really beautiful. Like, hello. How are you? Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the hotel, you guys, and it's very open. Like, we took a closed-in elevator, but it's super open. It's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you guys the details because this hotel was cheap. Like Motel 8 prices. Good morning. It's lit. I'm super excited. Like, I can't believe it. I'm tired of y'all, cause I'm a grown little girl. Okay. I want to show y'all what it looks like coming out of our hotel. It is beautiful, and it goes all the way up. So we are leaving to our appointment. Well, the guy just texted me that he's going to be here at 7 a.m. because there's a lot of traffic. So we're actually going to be late to our appointment, but not because of us. Alright guys, we're actually eating breakfast right now and we're about to head to our appointment. It is kind of gloomy outside, but it's still really, really beautiful here. Breakfast is like an outside thing. The hotel is like inside outside, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it kind of looks like. So I'm about to show you guys upstairs. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go higher. This is Colombia, 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 Colombia. It's kind of gloomy, pero but muy bonita. It's another view of the hotel. It goes all the way up. So we are still waiting. The driver is late, and yeah, we're still at the breakfast spot waiting for the driver to pull up. He said traffic is really bad, so we're technically almost an hour late to our appointment, but it doesn't have anything to do with us, it's them. So hopefully they're here any minute now so we can head out. We'll see. So I also wanted to come on here to let you guys know, so you're not alarmed, that sometimes when you are in the cab, there are other people going to get their teeth done. So like you're going to see in the next clip, they may stop and get someone along the way. So just be open-minded. Luckily, we were blessed with someone who was super cool, and we ended up hanging out later, and it was a vibe. Mind your business. It was a vibe, to say the least. So just be open-minded, because you never know. You might meet a good friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband. You know what I'm saying? Or cousin. You might meet a cousin. You never know. So just be open-minded. So they're picking up somebody else from the U.S. right now. We are late to our appointment. Oh, okay, here they come. Here he comes, but he look like, hello, passenger. So I don't know how he about to do all of our teeth.
Not on for the appointment. They did it yesterday.
Oh, let me see.
Let me see.
I wish I saw your before.
Oh, can I show your teeth?
On the camera?
On the camera? He doesn't want you to see. Okay, I'll edit it. Dr. Mario Montoya's office is inside a very central location. It's actually inside of a mall. From there, a nurse will come and get you and take you on your way up. So we're in his office. They're doing dental cleaning and then they're gonna get started on the teeth. So I'm really excited. Bye bye.
We're going to close your gaps, okay?
Well, you
They
see
will
this
more
one?
aligned.
It's
Yes.
so grande.
No, don't worry. Well, okay, let me see the mirror on the mirror. Okay, it's ready. Your teeth look nice.
Why you always lying?
We're going to close. You will be sleeping like this one. All the time. Hey. And the people will say you, hey, close your mouth. I don't want to close my mouth. All the time, 24/7 is smiling. All
Love
days,
it.
for sure.
I'm in the chair, y'all. So I'm about to go. I'm scared. All right. See y'all with a new smile.
Hey everyone, 3 minutes ago we finished the procedure with my friend Seila and her daughter Yaya. How do you feel?
Very good.
Hey everyone, it's Yaya.
And her mom, Selah.
And we're here to do the Q&A section of the vlog. I hope you guys were able to enjoy the Colombia vlog. Now we're going to go into some more in-depth details and answer some questions that you guys have been having concerning getting your teeth done. So first we're going to start with the process of how to like contact him and get a quote. So basically what you do at first is you go on his Instagram page. If you don't have him already, I'll have his name in the description. You go to his page and then from there you just message him letting him know that you're interested in getting your teeth done, and then you send him pictures of your teeth as they are, and then he's going to give you a general quote.
Yeah, so that first quote that he gives you, again, is based on the picture you gave. So just know that when you get there, he's going to give you a one-on-one consultation, and we'll have they had the video in the one earlier, right? Yeah, so he's going to do a one-on-one consultation and let you know if there are any changes with the estimate based on what he sees face to face.
Yeah, so the first thing you get is a general quote. As of right now, his deposit is a standard $500 rate. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's going to go up or go down, but right now it's $500. That $500 secures your spot in your appointment. So you want to pay that first.
And we pay by...
We used AmScot. So I'm sure, I don't know if everyone has AmScot. So you can send him the money through the Zelle app, which is processed directly through your bank, through AmScot, MoneyGram, and I also think that your bank actually does like a wire transfer.
But it might cost more. So you just find out what works for you and what he takes.
Exactly. So I preferred the AmScot option. Just because it was just more secure. They give you a receipt and all that jazz. So I actually like the AmScot option.
And speaking of the receipt, I think he has us take a picture of it, because that's one of the ways that he checks on everything. So they'll have you take a picture of your receipt to show that you secured your deposit and you sent it.
Right. So one of the things people were asking, what's the total price as far as with your teeth? So I want to say this. He gives a standard rate at first. So like, I think it starts at $7,000.
Yeah,
is the standard rate. Unless you have like golds or something, then you may get, like, I met somebody there, they had to get their golds removed and then the teeth. they were quoted a higher price. It was like $8,500. But for us general people, it was about $7,500. Okay, and something else I want to mention is that for the most part, he has a rate that he starts at, but it's gonna be customized to your individual mouth. I know I said it was like 7,000, but I think it's like 7,500 and up from there. But, and I don't know if he's still gonna be doing this by the time you go, but because we were going together, he actually offered a discount.
Yeah.
So if you go with someone, it is cheaper.
It may be. Because he might switch up.
Yeah, he may change it. Hopefully not.
He might be like, nah, I ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, hopefully not, because I don't think that he will. The reason why I say that is because he makes more money by both people coming.
Yeah, true.
And other people were saying that it wasn't like a hush-hush thing. It was kind of like, he mentioned it, hey, oh, you're bringing someone? I offer a discount. So anyways, you can try and see it, that he will. So for us and our price, instead of paying like $7,500 that we were quoted, he brought it down to, I think, $6,500, and then we paid our $500 deposit. So by the time it was time for us to go, we owed $6,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be looking at my notes because a lot of people asked a lot of questions, so I want to make sure I answer all of them. So after you pay your deposit, this is actually when you get to set up your appointment date. And you can choose your date, but you don't get to choose the time necessarily. He'll tell you what he has available. So what you want to do after you pay your deposit, you should be now securing your flight. Mm-hmm. I personally think, because it's just more inexpensive for us, we looked at when the cheapest time was to go. Mm-hmm. So I seen one, I was on spring break in March, and she was able to get off of work during that time. Mm-hmm. And the flights were cheaper because it's technically raining season in Colombia during March. Really we left from Miami using American Airlines. It was a round trip flight, straight flight. So
a direct flight.
A direct flight, and we only paid like, I think, $145 round trip.
It was really cheap.
It was really, really good. So depending on where you're coming from, of course, the prices are going to be different. It is cheaper to leave out of Miami, I'm noticing, than like any other city. Mm-hmm. I guess because it's only like 3 hours away. But you want to choose that, because immediately after your deposit, he's going to ask you, can you send over your itinerary information? So he's going to want a picture of your flight so that he can pair you up with the driver. So after you pay that, you send your itinerary. He's gonna recommend a hotel, which, if you don't know, he actually has a recovery house, and you can stay there. I'm gonna show you guys pictures, and you'll be able to see what the recovery house looks like. We actually ended up staying at a different hotel, though.
I think it's Spiwa.
The vlog actually shows what the hotel looked like, and you've been in the room. And who did they say stayed there?
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah,
Kanye stayed there.
Kanye stayed there.
6ix9ine. I don't know the rapper's name. Tekashi. Okay.
Or whatever.
Oh,
so that was pretty interesting.
It's one of their nicer.
It was one of their nicer hotels. Colombia is a new tourist place, so like the hotel prices were really cheap. Like
really inexpensive.
It was like Motel 8 top prices. Like literally, I think we paid 70 something a night.
And it was a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, it was just a really, really nice hotel
for a cheap
price. But I did hear that from different friends that are Colombian. Shout out to Maria. But that Colombia is cheap, and it really is, because I'm telling you, the hotel we stayed at, I'm sure you guys already seen the videos, was like super nice. They were really on it, and it was very safe and secure, and it was actually inside of a mall. Yeah. So it was really, they had a restaurant, and
the restaurant was bomb.
They had a restaurant, and they had a mall right below. So you really could stay there and just be there, honestly, if you didn't feel comfortable going out and about. Also, he does get you in contact with the taxi driver. So as soon as you pay everything, he sees your flight itinerary. He's gonna give you the taxi driver's Instagram information, and from there, from there, you guys are going to want to download WhatsApp, which I'm going to have up on the screen. It's very important for you to have WhatsApp. That's how the taxi drivers
That's how they communicate with you the whole time.
Honestly, your main point of contact are the taxi drivers.
Oh, you gonna get left in Colombia.
Right. So as soon as you land, which I'm sure you've seen in the blog, they come up to you and they're
with
like, "This
picture.
you?" Yeah, they come up to you and they find you. And from there, they take you to your hotel. They tell you what time they're picking you up for your appointment. But this is all done through WhatsApp. So before you even get on the plane, before you even get in the country, download the app so that you know that you have it. Message him on there so that you have it already set up.
And look like your picture.
Because they come up to you and they say, "Is this you? Is this you?" So you want to make sure that you have that. But it's really awesome because it's secure. It's safe. You just show up and they do the rest. Just show up. So as far as the taxi, you pay the taxi stuff when you get there. You cannot pay it in advance. So our hotel was further than the recovery house, so we got charged more. How much was it again?
I don't remember. I don't know if it was $40.
Yes. So I believe it was $40. Yeah, I believe it was $40 from. It was $40 from the airport to the hotel, and then from picking us up in the morning to go to the doctor's office, instead of it being $10, it was $15. So if you stay at the recovery house, it's like $5 or $10 cheaper. So it's really up to your preference. Like I would say the recovery house prices in the hotel we stayed at were the same exact price. I think it was maybe a $20 or $30 difference. Yeah, so that's just a little different. Yeah, so you decide on what you want to do as far as that. But they do charge you $5 to $10 more for taking you to that hotel. So you actually pay your remaining balance once you arrive in Colombia at your appointment. His office is actually located at another mall, and it's really, really nice. And when you get to the mall, a nurse or assistant actually comes down to get you, because you cannot just go up there. It's very secure. So they come downstairs and they get you, and you go up the elevator, which is in my blog, so you guys can see that part. And then once you go inside, you actually
got to check in. And you have to bring your ID. So bring your ID so they can check you in. And
ID or passport.
Yeah. And well, usually I don't like bringing my passport outside of my room when we go to other countries. It's just keep it secured in there.
That's when Mario comes down and he actually
consults you, like one-on-one, which is really cool. Because he takes you up to his office.
He takes you up to his office. He sits down. He talks to you, asks you how long you're staying, what you plan on doing. Really, really nice.
Very nice. I love Mario.
Yeah. And he actually, this is why we're saying you get a general price, because once you go upstairs and you're there, he customizes to what your mouth looks like.
Yeah, he has you smile. He sees how each smile is unique, and then he tells you what he feels the recommendations are. It's still up to you what you want to pay for, but that's when we would say that, it may be a little different.
So, like we were saying, there's a general quote when you get up there. It's more customizable. Like, for instance, with us, I needed gum contouring for my top and my bottom because my gums were pretty big, and she only needed it for
the top only. And I don't even really show the bottom.
Yeah, so she only needed it for her top. So the price was different. We end up having to pay more because we needed extra teeth. We needed, instead of 10 teeth, we needed 12, and then we needed gum contouring for the top and the bottom. For the top and the bottom for me. Either way, we both needed gum contouring. And you will have to pay extra. So that's why I recommend that if you were quoted $7,500, you need to bring $8,500.
$8,500.
You need to bring a cushion of $500 to $800, because when you get up there, it may be, you got quoted this, but maybe he's seeing here that your gum line is not necessarily gonna look good with the arching of the tooth and things like that. So you want to be prepared for that, because we were not prepared for that at first. And at all, baby, at all. To be able to pay that extra money.
And there wasn't
So a lot of people think that he just slaps the new teeth on there. I wish, but no, he does not do that. They're a real dental office. So with that being said, for instance, there was a guy that was there. He had cavities. And he had to get his cavities removed, and he had to get a root canal before Dr. MARIO did his teeth. So they did all of that, and then they put his teeth on. So if you have any issues before getting your teeth done, it's going to be done there. And so just so you know, like if there's anything that you can do before you get there, then do it. But then again, at the same time, it's much cheaper. So like a root canal in the States, the guy was saying it's like,
That's true.
I don't know. He told him they quoted him $2,500. He came here and I
He
think
went there.
and it was much cheaper because Dr. MARIO did like a package deal for him. So just be prepared for that. So if you have any cavities or anything like that, and if it's covered by your insurance at home, then go ahead and get that.
Or you can message him and ask him what does he recommend you do.
And then another thing I was saying, as far as paying, I prefer that you pay everything with Scott before you arrive. I know that sounds crazy, paying before you get there, but being that we were there, I highly recommend like the way you pay your deposit before you arrive to your appointment. Pay your total balance. The reason why is because, and this happened to multiple people, it didn't happen to us, but it could have, because our banks was acting real funny.
It was terrible having to go through the banks. We had to make a lot of phone calls. Release
like
holds and let them know we're traveling.
Before we even got there.
Yes.
It wasn't even just letting them know we're traveling. They weren't approving the amount. It was almost like they was acting like it was their money. Like it was real.
Yeah,
really,
it was a headache.
It was annoying. So what I would advise you do, because there was a girl, Dr. Mario was saying that she came last week and her bank would not approve the payment.
They blocked it. They would not let it go through.
They denied it, and she actually was not able to get her teeth done because she couldn't pay anything at all. And of course, you understand him not being able to
accommodate everybody.
Just do her teeth, you know, and hope that she'll pay when she gets home. So you want to try and talk to your bank beforehand and make sure they're going to approve the payment. And if you are unsure, it's better to just pay than to get all the way to Colombia and not even be able to
have issues. And don't try to carry that cash. You don't be crazy.
Bet not.
And when you come through in Colombia, they're one of the first countries that said to me, "How much cash are you carrying?" Like they really.
Me, it wasn't my first time being asked that, but they were very because they're new tourists.
Yeah.
A country that's now accepting tourism, you know, because some of the things in the past. It's just not good to carry a large amount of money. I just don't advise that anywhere. I wouldn't advise that even where I live at. So like, I just don't think that's smart. I know some people go there with like racks. Like that's stupid to me. Don't do it. Like just
so crazy.
Pay beforehand. Use your card.
Yeah,
that's it. So after you do that consultation, you actually go downstairs immediately. Right after that, so you pay, you go downstairs, and you start. And if you, as you guys seen in the video, hopefully the video was kind of blurry. It was the best shot I had got. I was just so excited, so I was just like, yeah. But it's very much cubicle style. So there's a different person in each cubicle. And if you don't know, Dr. MONTOYA does not do everyone's teeth.
No, he has.
Pause. He does everyone's teeth, but at the end. As far as like for when I need, because I need a gum contouring. I believe they're nurses.
No, one of them no, they're not nurses. They're dental assistants, dental hygienists, and the dentist. So he does have another dentist on staff. And so they come in and do a lot of the work too, because it's so many people. But he comes in each one of them at the end,
and he does like the customization.
Sure he does the customization.
So like that's where you're picking like, you know, pretty much your size. If you're like, you know what, I want this bigger, I want this wider, I want this smaller, brighter. Dr. MONTOYA does that. So he finishes you up with all of them. But I just want you to be prepared, because if you get in the chair and like, who is this girl
that don't speak English?
I know you lying.
Why? That was so
that's
perfect.
not funny.
It was true. She had an app though. All of them don't speak English. That was perfect. It was real. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you go downstairs, they jump right in and get started. So of course, we both were a little nervous. As far as experience, I would say as far as paying, because people have been asking about paying, it's hard for me to talk. I still have a list, so bear with me. But basically, getting your veneers done is not painful. But if you need your gums contoured, like we did, the part where they give you shots to numb you, that part is painful because you're getting a shot in your gums. Yeah. So. But you're numb, you know, right after that. And so as far as my pain level, it was painful for me with the shots.
1 to 10, what would you say your pain level was?
I don't even know, because at that point, I just saw a needle. I ain't like it. And I was like, why am I here? So I would say my pain level was like an 8 or so.
I would say, and I have very low pain tolerance. Like, that's actually why I refuse to get a tattoo. I just don't like any involuntary pain. Like, honestly, half the reason why I ain't got some surgeries or anything is because I just don't like pain. So for me, the pain level was a 9. Like, because I don't like needles. So they shoot, and when they shoot you, you do become numb, like
immediately,
instantly,
like for
real. But it's just the initial shock of getting your gums contoured, and then eventually the numbing wears off. So you do feel when they're like, positioning the teeth and things like that. So I would say it was about an 8 or 9 for me.
Yeah, and then just hearing the dental sounds. I think a lot of people don't like going to the dentist and just hearing the drills and. Or smelling, that was new for me. Smelling when I think they use a cauterization or something, like a little laser to help cut your gums. And you can smell it.
Yeah,
it kind of burns. It doesn't burn, you can smell it burning or whatever to shake them.
Yeah, so everyone's different because I spoke to some of the other people, because there's multiple people getting their teeth done most of the time. I spoke to somebody else and they told me that their pain level was like a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
They said that they had to get the gum contouring, but they only had the top, and they only had to do 2 needles, and they were numb. It was a quick shot, they said, and it really wasn't bad for them. So it is going to be different for everyone. But
it really is, because you know what? You made me remember. Sorry to cut you off. When she kept, after they numb you or stick you, she started testing the areas and saying, "Can you still feel this?" Now remember, everybody has different pain tolerance, so I could still feel. So she needed to numb me more.
Yeah.
So she may only have to stick you once or twice, but
yeah. So everyone's different. But I just didn't want you to go there and think, "Oh no, it's not gonna feel like anything. I'm just gonna be sitting there and he's just gonna slap some white stuff on my teeth." And that's not it.
Perfect.
And the procedure, depending on what has to be done, a minimum 4 hours.
I would say 4 to 8.
I was in there though. I would say a little over 6 hours.
Yeah,
like 6.5.
So 4 to 8, because you never know what else may need to be done.
Everyone's mouth is really different. So 4 hours is the standard, but mine took 6 because I had to get, again, top and bottom gum contouring. I got more teeth, and then I wanted my teeth shaped a certain way. So that took a little time too, because Dr. MARIO was customizing to what I wanted. So just be aware, it is not one of those appointments, because don't do what we did. We landed on a Monday. Got our teeth done on Tuesday and left
Tuesday morning. Wait, it was like we had to get up. Our ride was coming to get us at 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, so Tuesday.
So bam.
And then we left Wednesday, but the
morning.
The appointment definitely took pretty much all day.
All day.
So I advise everyone, if you're going, land on one day, appointment the next day,
and a recovery
day, and then leave.
He is awesome. He wants you happy.
He wants you happy. He will sit there
you happy.
and like if you're like, I want teeth this big, this bright, he's gonna do it. Like he's like, he'll recommend. Look, I don't know, but he's gonna do it to what you like. He's very accommodating.
Very, because I'm very picky, and I do have to say this. I had very small teeth, very off-colored teeth, and a lot of spaces and gaps that I had forever. And I'm so used to seeing myself that way. So you got to get used to seeing yourself with larger teeth. No matter who you are, your teeth are going to be a little larger.
Yeah.
And white teeth, and then straight. No spaces. Yeah, and they're straight. So it takes some getting used to. Yeah. So my daughter,
you may not love it.
You may not love it.
Like, let's just be honest. Because when I first got out, I was like,
hold up. For me, I was just like...
Because it was just a really big shock. My teeth have been messed up my whole life. Like, so it's kind of like when I see my teeth, I was like, I thought I was going to be crying like, yeah, like, oh.
I love it.
But I was like...
Hold up. For me,
it was just an adjustment because my face...
It's a lot.
Also, my gums were kind of swollen still. So I was like, but then I would say within like 3 hours, I was like...
She was smiling everywhere, laughing. Now with me, I just feel like it's I can't talk. It's a psychological thing as well, just like any other cosmetic situation. If your mindset is a certain way, if you don't fix your mindset, it don't matter if you fix your stomach, your booty, or whatever. If your heart and mind still feel like I look a certain way or I don't like, you may not be happy. So, and it don't matter how many pictures you look at other people, you can't imagine how you're gonna look until that moment happens. So so it is different, and you got to get used to talking with your new teeth.
Yeah. All right, guys, so I hope that we were able to answer all of your questions concerning the experience. Again, watch the vlog because everything we're saying now correlates to that.
And it ties in together.
Exactly. So you're able to kind of see visually what we're talking about. If you have any more questions, just comment below and I'll answer them personally. You can message me on Instagram. I'm also going to put my mom's Instagram information.
C'est la vie on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the description bar so you guys can reach out to her as well and ask her any questions that you may have concerning the procedure. But other than that,
enjoy your smile journey.
and before you guys leave, I actually want to give you guys a little announcement. I'm actually leaving out of the country again. I am going to the Bahamas in about 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm going to be gone for a little under a month. So I'll be living there. I'm actually not going for vacation. I'm going to partner up with a volunteer program, and I'll be volunteering out there helping build homes, feed people, tear down school, debris removal, just things like that. Because the Bahamas, if you don't know, was really affected during hurricane season by Hurricane Dorian. So I'm actually going out there to, you know, just be able to serve and to give back. And I'm actually gonna vlog the whole experience. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys can come with me as I journey to the Bahamas, okay? Alright guys, I just came back to actually update you guys. After I posted the video, I went to go check my email, and as of right now, the volunteer program with the Bahamas is actually been canceled due to the coronavirus. So I actually will not be going as of right now. At first I was really bummed out, but at the same time I know what God told me concerning the Bahamas, so that either way I know that I'm going to go and I'm going to be able to help serve, just not right now. So I'll keep you guys posted and updated on that, but I just wanted to let you guys know the update.